Welcome to my virtual classroom. I teach and paint in an abstract style because it's the type of style that really captivates me. Painting in an abstract style means you aren't relying on a recognizable subject to draw the viewer into a world that you've created all on your own. You really have to have very strong foundational skills so that you can create a world that's full of color, full of line, full of strong composition, strong shape, depth, that even when you want so badly to see something that you know, it doesn't matter because you're seeing something through someone else's eyes that is completely new and inspired. And that is not an easy feat. I have a bachelor's and a master's in painting, and even still, after graduating with a master's, it took me 10 more years to really figure out how to compose an abstract painting and do so in a way that others really respond to in a positive way. So I'm creating this program to create kind of a shortcut for you so that we can really expedite how you see approaching an abstract painting, building on foundational elements so that you can have the tools to create an abstract painting that's all yours. This is not a program where I'm going to teach you how to paint like me. I'm going to teach you how to paint like you. We're going to awaken a talent that you might not have realized that you had. We're going to go through what it is to build a composition, what it is to look at a series of color and know exactly what shades of color to use in order to mix that color palette so you can translate something that inspires you to your canvas. We're going to talk about line. We're going to talk about mark making, what it is to really embrace what your natural hand movements do so that they can be really creative and really inspired and very tactile on the canvas. We're going to talk about shape. We're going to talk about color theory in a way that it creates depth on your canvas without it being so obvious to the viewer. We're going to talk about applying different layers of paint and different paint applications, palette knives, brushes, your fingers, paper towels. We really have a lot of different tools that we can use in a way that isn't so obvious and also creates just wonderful layers and movement. So when you look at an abstract painting, even that you created, you think, how did I do that? How did I create such a wonderful world? And the person next to me is thinking, wow, there's something about that painting that I really love. So with this program, you'll have a new class once a month starting on the 1st, and you can take it as many times as you want until the end of the month where a new class will replace it. I'll provide a supply list with all the links so it can be delivered to your door, and you can play this class as many times as you want to. Feel free to send me emails with questions and really take the pressure off of yourself to get it right the first time. Really play with it, have time to pause, have time to really let all the lessons sink in. This is meant to be something that you can learn from, but also really have fun with and build off of. We're going to play with different color palettes, probably seasonally. I think that's fun to play with. We're going to play with different sizes of canvas. We might even go to paper, seeing how you feel about it. I really welcome any sort of feedback, any sort of inspiration that you might have. We're going to be learning together. This is a process that really, I hope, enriches your life, but mine too. It's really quite the joy to teach and to really have this community where we can all be learning, have a creative outlet that so many people don't have. You know, our lives can get very, very hectic and it's hard to slow down and take time for yourself. So this really can be that outlet for you. So I'm really looking forward to painting with you. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I hope that you learn a lot. And again, I am always here, both on screen and off, to help you. Let's have a really great time.